cap, no rap cap. Yeah. I took the top off, I'm dripping like hot sauce. I got drink and it's clean raw. Baby, give me that mean mouth. Hit that pussy like golf ball.
Alright. Look, episode, I think this is like 4. Episode 4. 40onPump4, episode 4. Look at you, you special. You a special guest.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? The same old. I am your host, Young Breezy. And like I said, this is 40onPump4, episode 4. And I'm here with my special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Lou.
Fashion
designer, all that. Extraordinary.
Buddy Bad Lou. So I don't know if they heard you or not. You said you were a fashion designer.
Fashion designer, stylist. Anything I need to be.
Anything with the drip, you the man to see, basically.
Pretty much custom drip, making it all. Anything you need.
I like that, like custom drip. All right, so you got what's the name? You got a line, or you just like go by like CustomsByLU? Is that your thing?
Yeah, I would say I got like 2 brands. I got the Infinity, which is like the major brand that, you know what I'm saying, that's for everybody. So just line, with shirts, all that. Then the ByLU Customs is pretty much just like custom jackets, custom pants, hats, shoes, whatever, wallets, lighter holsters, anything, like just anything custom. Pretty much.
Okay, baby.
One-on-one.
Two different ways you got going on. Okay, baby.
Yeah.
So when did you know that you was into fashion? Like, when did you know? Hey, I'm a fly nigga.
I just always like to put shit together. Like, I just always like to see different colors with stuff. I always like to just putting shit together. Always. And plus, you know, high school, you know, you dress and you know, people tell you stuff like, oh yeah, where you get that from? And I'm just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I knew. Yeah, that's when I knew, like, okay, it's for me. It's what I want.
That's fine. Alright, so who would you say is your biggest influence?
Biggest influence?
Yeah. As far as like dressing, fashion wise, like
I probably definitely say like Pharrell. Because Pharrell just so hard, like the way he just went with the Japanese culture and like linked up with Bait and BBC, Ice Cream, all that shit, and still being a fire artist and just working with Chanel now, the way he doing it, being the first black person to do that, like he's just major. That, I'll say him.
So crazy. Yeah. How you feel about that? Like, do you think that's like a trend, or like, okay, so like all of these fashion industries and all these fashion like big ass companies and shit, they be getting in trouble for all this racist shit. Do you think like it's like them hiring like black people like Virgil, like you said, Pharrell, to be like head people is like, you know what I'm saying, kind of, I don't know, kind of like some affirmative action type shit. That be what I be thinking about, shit like that.
Yeah, them folks.
Just be like, what's really that? What's really how you feel? You know what I'm saying? But
it's definitely a lot of racism in the high fashion industry. Like, they don't really want black people to be in, even though we create all the culture and they see like they know that, you know what I'm saying, like it's evolving though, and they know they gotta get with the wave, because it's like you even see the high fashion models, they be having tattoos and shit on their face. It wasn't always like that.
Right, we just coming in shaking shit up for real. If black people like it, you gonna get some money.
Exactly.
We make everything cool. We're the standard for that shit, for sure. So, okay, who you think is the best dressed in the game?
Best dressed?
With all the people that you know. It don't make nobody mad now.
Best dressed?
Who got it?
I'll probably have to put it like between Slime and Rocky. Right. Thug be putting that shit together. Y'all just see like the outrageous outfits that he wears, but like
what the fuck?
Day to day, like he be having that shit on, and I be knowing like what it is and how he put it together, and it's just crazy. Yeah. Cause it's like he really be ahead of the wave every time.
You're the only person I hear say that though.
He fine. Like,
you go crazy. Yeah. So like you won best dressed in high school?
I did it. They hated on me. I don't know who that.
Won over
I don't know who they gave it
what
to.
You
I
doing?
forgot.
If you want over here, what you doing?
I don't know who they gave it to, but
Right.
I already know, like, the way my school was, it was like politics. I ain't really care about that shit. And
Yeah,
I was
you
low
still
key.
had that shit on, though.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure. I had
Anybody
that shit on.
With the school, you know that shit.
Yeah, they knew. And I was getting out of nothing, like, really struggling for it. And I ain't just have money to just give. Like, I was making it all myself. So, yeah.
I feel that. You know what I'm saying? That's really how you know folks got style for real. If you could just like put some shit together real quick, not no name brand shit or some shit that everybody else like, you're like, ooh, what that is? What you got on? That's really how you know you got some fucking trip. When you started smoking?
Man, I was the earliest folks smoking.
When you started smoking? Because I was one of the earliest folks started smoking, no cap. What age you started smoking?
I don't know what age it was, but I think I was 13 actually. 13.
Yep. OG smoker right here.
Yeah, at 13, like 8th grade, 7th grade. I smoked my first time in 7th grade, but I really started smoking. Like my first time, it was a bad experience smoking. So I was like, I never want to.
What the fuck is weed?
I just got too high. I was like, hell no, I ain't never smoking no damn weed.
Got too high, boy. Yeah.
And I ain't smoked till like a year later.
Yeah.
And I started smoking then, for sure.
Okay, look, so if you could bring back like one old school fucking style or one like specific thing, like jerseys, fucking slacks and boots, anything, what would it be if you can bring that shit back? Like this shit in style right now.
I would definitely say corduroy. I love corduroy. Like corduroy pants, like all the color.
Like today, some green ones.
Corduroy bell bottoms, something crazy.
Yeah.
But like something old but with a new twist to it, like however I want it, like, you know. Because a lot of shit just be outrageous and they don't be like functional. I be want to do functional shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Not just make it look like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be actually fire.
Yeah, just put some crazy goofy shit on. I feel you.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Alright, so look, what was the first thing you made or like sold? Like,
first thing I made.
you put together.
First thing I made was some pants, and I had sold some pants, and I wore them shits, and then I went to the studio. That's when Gunna, I was fucking Gunna and shit. He seen me. He was like, oh yeah, I need a pair. Gave me 2 pants. First 2 pair of pants I made and sold. I was just like, damn. That's when I knew, like, oh, this shit huge. Like, I need to do something with that. Like, I need to keep
so rewind. When did you meet Gunna?
I met Gunna like at a fashion show that we had with my Soccer Life. Nigga, shout out Soccer Life. You know what I'm saying? Like we came together, made this shit huge. We had a fashion show. It was him, Pablo, you know, the activist, Peso.
Real Atlanta shit.
Yeah, real Atlanta shit. That shit was like 2 years ago too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
and a couple
before
of
he really like blew up for real.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I launched my first collection with the fashion show. You know what I'm saying? We came together and made that shit huge. It was a good turnout, everything. So, you know what I'm saying? After that, I kept cool with all the people that performed there, and you know what I'm saying? I kept that shit going. Eventually, got invited to the studio and just kept going now.
That's crazy. Just like that genuine, like, you know what I'm saying? Love and drills. Alright, so what's your creative process like? What like gets you going? What gets you ready to fucking make some pants?
Yeah, it really depends. But in general, I just wake up trying to make some. I probably eat some, definitely smoke, and just play some music and just catch the vibe or whatever I'm trying to make. You know what I'm saying? If it's no cap or Rollo, I've been on that heavy, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They just motivate me, like, music. Yeah, they just get me going and be like, I need to make some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, bet. So was like Gunna your first big break, like in the industry?
Definitely. It was right when I was doing my brand, and it was just genuine. I wasn't really expecting that. Like before all this shit was happening, I was like, man, these folks finna be awesome. you know what I'm saying, Hollywood shit or whatever the case is. And, you know, it's just like, I felt like I got a real genuine side of them. And they was fucking with me, so, you know what I'm saying, we kept it 100. And we came close.
How is it working with YSL? Like,
bad. It was so fun. That shit was one of the funniest shit, you know what I'm saying? Still, like, just Thug so funny. Nigga be roasting Duke all day. Duke be roasting Thug. Gunna be just laughing. Be strip parties like every night.
Homeboys, like. Yeah,
they real. Like, it's crazy because, like, you'll go out. You wouldn't think that we having that much fun. Like, you think it's cold around the studio, but like, them folks, like, it be lit. It be fun. They be roasting. This shit be funny as hell all the time.
Do you like get inspiration from just being around that, like ideas and shit just pop in your brain? Like, oh, that'd be fun. This would be cool.
Definitely.
Hearing music.
Definitely. It was just. It was good networking. I met a lot of people going to the studio and like just meeting Thug. And the side I got, like, he was just like, man, just go hard, young nigga. You know what I'm saying? I put him in some shit and he wore it, took what he had on right in front of me, put his shit on, like, it's hard, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, he ain't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know, this nigga, like, millionaire, like, he probably done had hundreds of people trying to wear his shit, but just the way he did it, how quick he was, and he ain't questioning it, he just was like, yeah, them pants hard, like, I'm gonna need some too, you know what I'm saying? So, it was just crazy. It really was just motivational, like.
That's fly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like real deal, like being around greatness, just bring greatness around out you.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You being around people who doing shit, making moves, millionaires out here, you like, damn, I gotta give me some money. I gotta
on God.
I gotta boss up for real.
Seriously, like, it changed just to see the way they live.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying, just like fucking with them and getting really into, like, going to the shows and pulling up to the condos, all that. Like, it's a different life. Like, it's like, damn, like, shit can change in an instant just by what you do, playing your part, you know what I'm saying, and not hating on niggas. For real, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying, spread love, just spread love.
Hella hate in the city.
Just spread love.
Somebody get one, they like, man, that nigga ain't really about this. He ain't really about this. But really, if you be open, he'll fuck with you. He'll show you how he get money.
There's actually a lot more love in Atlanta than a lot of cities. Like, this shit, I fuck with Atlanta. Like, folks will fuck with you just the way you move yourself, the way you carry yourself. Folks gonna fuck with you, so like, I fuck with that shit. That shit was hard.
You said you met Gunna at a fashion show. So like, what? You have been to other fashion shows? That was your fashion show. But have you been to like any like big, I don't know, New York Fashion Week, some shit like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fly.
Yeah, I got a show in New York every year. New York Fashion Week. I ain't go this year because I was just recalculating, and I got invited to a show in London, Paris, and Milan.
You're going to
Huge.
London.
Huge.
Congratulations.
Crazy. Thank God.
That's fly,
That
bro.
shit
Look
was
at
hard.
your hard work.
Overseas, yeah, like.
Yeah, you finna be out there, hey, bro. You finna get like so much like different everything, like shit you're not finna get, different fabrics, different just all type of
man,
shit.
Yeah. It just networking. Cause I'm just type of person, like, just put me in the environment, like I'm a sword.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just keep doing more and going hard, like, for sure. Yeah.
You gotta get CustomsByLU. What's your Instagram? Tell post your Instagram. What's going on?
Infinity Wear, Infinity with an I, Wear WEAR_. Then CustomsByLU. BYLU. Hey man, before prices go up, y'all come get this shit.
Look, it's available to you right now, for real. Look, well, thank you for coming by, giving me a little interview, talking about you, you know, promoting yourself, and just, you know, telling your story. I fuck with it.
For sure.
Alright. Thank you, you know what I'm saying, for watching another episode of 40onPump4. Check us out here again. Make sure to subscribe and also comment, like, share, all that type of shit.
All that.
I'm Young Breezy and I'm out.
I can do this without y'all. Carlos, I go loco. I go back to the trap house. Spread the bitch and the bells down. Catching it and I cash out. Turn that shit to a stash house. I ain't taking no handouts. When they calling, I'm in route. For them niggas, they been down. Blow it back when I'm in town.